Welcome back, everybody. And we're here with some more Tales of Iron 2.
The rabbits celebrated that their homes were safe once more.
That's a lot of stuff.
To feel the crunch of snow under paw.
I bet they did. Finding fellowship with the Darkwing, Arlo needs to allies in battle. Oh, we're going to the Red Fort? Are we actually going to the Red Fort? No way.
Despite all Arlo had done, the Darkwing threat was still growing. The North was running out of time. He told Leaf to call the War Council. Tomorrow they would make their plan.
Kind of want to see what you got. Maybe another time. To the Red Fort! Oh. Not to the Red Fort? The War Council meets in my bedroom?
Arlo could not sleep a whisker. He wished more than anything that his father were here to tell him what to do.
I'm sure. Okay, yeah, no, we are going down here. Oh! This is the War Council?
The nervous chatter silenced at Arlo's entrance. He did not sweeten the truth. The Darkwing numbers grew. They would return. And Winter's Edge could not stop them alone.
The Red Fort!
He called Robin forward. Arlo was raised on tales of how the North could not rely on Southern kings. But he was desperate. The Ranger was sure King Reggie would prove different. Ordering the council to prepare for war, they set course for the Crimson Keep.
Yes!
The Crimson Keep's dock was the greatest Arlo had seen.
I'd say so.
Robin explained it was built by master craftsmoles. He laughed, telling Arlo how ratfolk believed their king paid them by fighting huge warrior moles in an underground arena.
That's exactly what I did. Entirely what I did. This didn't look like this at all before. I'm very curious. Supremely curious. Okay, now it kind of does. It definitely doesn't. Oh, no, this is the walk-up bridge from the first one. This is crazy. Hey! Intro music from the first one. That looks like some kind of powerhouse. Now this is more like it. The Crimson Fort.
The King's steward, Doug, stopped them before the throne room. He started at the news of war and then rushed away, muttering about how the armor would need to be polished.
Can I adventure through his castle?
Dennis, the king's brother, was also curious to see this northerner. Dennis missed war.
Why don't you get out of the way, Dennis?
You could plainly see by Arlo's expression that was the warden's task. He hoped they could fight together someday.
I'm glad they kept their voices the musical instruments, and the same ones at that, from the last one. Can we get on with it? Kind of in a rush here.
Arlo was nervous to meet this king. He hoped Reggie lived up to all he'd heard from Robin.
Reggie's much older now.
He did not have to wait long. King Reggie was glad to see his old friend Robin was safe and bid him to tell his tale. Robin told of the death of his son by the ferocious Darkwings and begged the king prepare his forces to go north. Reggie was sad at the loss of Little John, but said that was not reason enough for the South to join a northern war. The king wished them well and turned to go. Arlo stepped forward, asking what the king would do when there was no Winter's Edge to shield the South. If they sent
Why would
no
Reggie
help
not
now,
help?
the Darkwings would not stop at their borders. Reggie listened to Arlo tell his tale. It brought back terrible memories of a father lost and a land left in ruin. A tale not unlike this young warden's. He held out his paw in friendship. King and warden, united, could stop any foe.
Let's do this, Reggie!
The southern ratfolk would not simply leave the warmth of their homes for frozen lands they had never seen. A trial by combat would prove his worth. Arlo agreed. He would do whatever it took.
Yes, I will. Come on, Reginald.
News had spread swiftly. As Reggie led them to the tournament grounds, the streets were already full.
Hey, that's the car from the first one.
Villagers craned their necks to see their warrior king and this strange northern challenger.
Reggie, you're looking kind of small compared to Arlos. Maybe it's your age showing. But I'm ready for this, man. Oh, it's Doug? It's fucking Doug? He didn't even fight in the first one. Your champion is Doug?
An unlikely opponent for the first round. His small stature made it hard for him to wield a sword. But when it came to fighting for his king, Doug stood 10 paws tall.
I'm the protagonist, dog. You had your game, man. They're so excited he got a hit in. You hit hard, I'll give you that.
Doug was no match for Arlo's superior skill. Reggie could already see this would be a tournament that they would squeak of through the ages.
I'm pretty pumped. Hey, here's the chef. Dave the blacksmith from the first one? The villager we helped out? This is great. It's like a reunion. Okay, next, please. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not dumb, but I am cocky. I know I can beat the people from the first game. They don't even have magic. Okay, let's get it on. Dennis wasn't a problem either of the other times. So let's get it over with.
Dennis, veteran of the Green Warts War and captain of the Royal Guard, would be a true challenge for Arlo. The crowd's cheers for the
We could do this all day.
Echoed off the arena wall.
Oh! Here, have some of that. I forgot you had a shield. Okay. Essentially shot the ground. Okay. I see you, Dennis. Freeze. Goodbye, Dennis.
Arlo was a veteran too, used to fighting monsters and darkwings with ice under paw. Dennis did not compare. Now the crowd cheered for him.
I mean, a chubby rat is not a bat with a pitchfork on a flying other bat. Ah, Reggie. This is what we've been waiting for.
Arlo's final opponent was the king himself.
Bring on!
Reggie had seen
Okay,
off the
I went for a
frog
cheap shot.
invaders
I'll admit
almost
that.
single-pawed and was beloved by his subjects.
Drop the
This
shield,
fight
Reggie.
would be a tale for their times.
Okay. Bitch. Not a chance, Reginald. Hey, you got one of them too? I was trying to use my magic. Come on, Reggie. Good fight.
They were well matched in stature
Were we?
and skill. There was not a whisker between them. They shook paws in truce. No rat could doubt Arlo's worth now. Reggie said to meet him by the docks. Together, they would wipe out the Dark Wings once and for all.
Nice.
Together, they would attack Mount Cauldron.
Meet by the docks. It is then. How do I meet by the docks? That's how I meet by the docks. Man, this place has changed a lot. Okay, that's not the docks.
Seeing the king's forces training for battle, Arlo felt the stirrings of something he'd long thought dead in his heart. Hope. At the dock, Arlo's little heart leapt again at the strange contraption. If it was a boat,
The turtle's still alive!
he could not tell, nor why it had a giant sleeping fuzzle bug atop it. From inside emerged King Reggie. He was not alone. King Reggie introduced Bertle.
Bertle the turtle?
Felt something comforting in the turtle's presence. Bertle was proud to take the army to Mount Cauldron in his bug ship. They would make camp at Highland View, where Arlo could find them when his forces were ready. In a flap of its wings and a cloud of gas, the fuzzle bug took King Reggie and his army north. Whatever tasks Arlo had to finish, now was the time. Once the war began, there would be no turning back.
I'm awful curious if I can, go in the keep. Okay. We're inside the Crimson Fort. Okay, we cannot venture through the Crimson Fort. I figured, but I had to check. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, Winter's Edge. Duh. I wonder if my shop has mold plates and batteries. Do I have any food available? Nope. What about, do you have anything for me to buy? There we go. Ooh, banana split in a milkshake? Man, this rat eats better than I do. What about you? Whoa! Whoa! That was a lot. Ha ha! Yes? Yup. 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 What is it? Large zap trap? Whoa. This guy's got a lot of good stuff. Good for him. Sadly, that wasn't what we were after, though. Little save? I'm gonna go drop off that rune. There we go.
It slotted in perfectly. Arlo had heard tales of this tomb. Perhaps with more rune stones, he might get to see it for himself.
Mayhaps. Oh, we still have to be at Winter's Edge? What? There we go.
At Winter's Edge, Arlo told Leaf to gather all the clans. Tomorrow, they would make their war.
Oh, I have to sleep again. Okay. So random.
Arlo went to bed, for once without despair. The king and the warden's forces together would make a last stand. They would sing of it forever. He wondered what sort of tale it would be.
One of conquering. Probably. Oh, nope, still inside the fort. Why do I keep doing that? Hey, Reggie's here.
The clan's leaders listened to the warden and king's plan. They were nervous of this flying contraption, but their fear was as nothing compared to their iron will. They would take the mountain, the Sky Scorcher, and Count Kazak himself.
Yes, we will.
Raising their weapons in salute, Arlo was glad to see his friends united, though the feeling was bittersweet. It seemed impossible all would return.
Oh, if I have anything to do with it, they will. Might as well build all of them while I'm at it. Everybody's all here.
King Reggie's camp had creatures of every clan armed and ready to fight. At its heart, Turtle
Look
waited.
at this.
Arlo felt again a sense of safety at the turtle and took it as a good omen. Bertle bellowed the order, and they felt the ground fall away. The ship lurched, as did the soldiers' stomachs. They held their nerve. Against the bats, they would need it. They landed with a thud. Arlo loved mountains, or had loved the thought of them in the great tales of far away. But this one he did not like at all. Its icy wind chilled more than his fur. They made hasty camp. Readying themselves for the fight.
Yes.
Keeping busy stopped the frost from biting.
Let's kill some bats. I blocked it. Okay, didn't block that. I'm tired of your friends. You're dead. Your friend lived just as long. Why is it so zoomed in? Okay. I got nothing from the first guy. How do you guys get in front of us? I like that statue. I wasn't in time for the bestiary. Hello! I thought I killed you. Okay. Here, burn. Are you coming to play too? Oh, you went farther back. Tons of nice stuff for me. Thanks, fellas. Can't leave anything behind. Chug a lug, man. Oh wow, you guys have already set up siege weapons?
So it began.
Hello!
Side by side, the king and the warden hacked a path through the bats to the walls of Cauldron Castle. The way was shut, barred and guarded. Leathery wings beat all around. They could not open the gate. It would be all for nothing.
Okay, the bats froze me. Goodbye.
Reggie sounded his horn. Out of the icy haze came Dennis, a barrel on his back.
Whoa!
It was lit. The
Get it, Dennis!
had come prepared.
Gotta run, big fella?
The gate
Goodbye.
was shattered with a boom that echoed across the mountainside. It was a hammer blow to their enemies' hearts.
Oh, we got the refill station. Now that's a health bar. The power chords in the background. My magic almost completely recharged.
Inside
How about
the
some
castle,
bat
They
kebabs?
found themselves in the chef's store. Before they could be disgusted at the contents, they had to take care of the chef.
Ooh, nice. How about this? Some of this? Ooh, I like that. I was ready for the sequel. Oh, you gonna be faster now? Here, have an ice trap. Okay. You broke it! What'd you do that for? Do you like poison traps? Haha, you didn't break that one. Okay, you almost broke me with that. Yeah. Yeah. Where's the real bats?
They moved in step, a flawless
It's
dance
not
of
better.
blood and vengeance. Neither knew that their own blood united them.
They
But
use
perhaps
ice.
Just then, they felt it.
Felt what? I feel nothing. I'm gonna collect some stuff. Forgot to do that when we left the last one.
They stood together in
I wanted to
fellowship,
save.
the clans of the ratdom. Here they would make their final assault. Reggie
Yes, we
raised
would,
his
right after I
sword,
saved.
issued the cry. Charge, army of the mighty paw.
Oh. Thought I was gonna take part in that one.
Emerging through
No!
the base of Mount Cauldron, Arlo came up
Reggie!
locked in combat. Count Kazakh and his undead Sky Scorcher. Arlo rushed to his side.
Reggie!
But again, he was too late. The Sky Scorcher was gone, flying to the summit with the king in its claws. The despair took hold. Just then, he heard his friends fighting on. He could not abandon them. He stood tall. He would be their captain now, and they
Darn
would
right.
follow, even under the shadow of Dark Wings.
And I lead this army next time. I would like to thank y'all for tuning in. This is gonna be one heck of a next episode. And I will have to catch y'all on the flip-flop. Peace.